Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog at stampwithelaine.com and welcome to episode 3 of 4 in my Crafting With You series. In part 3 I am featuring the sewing machine. This is a quilted card. So we're starting off with the usual Crafting With You bundle, and this time I'm going to feature the sewing machine. We'll need the cotton reel thread and the cotton reels. We'll set those dies aside for later. The other stamp set I'm using is Lasting Joy. I'm using this birthday greeting here and some of the floral images. I also use the Stylish Shapes dies, the smallest square, to die cut strips of Countryside Inn 12 by 12 designer series paper. It's actually one strip, that's the reverse, and I cut it from a 1 1/4 inch strip, 12 squares, 6 in the floral pattern and 6 in the stripy pattern. I also cut a 1/4 inch strip, the width of the inside of the card, which has been cut in basic white at 3 3/4 inches by 5 1/2. I've already pre-glued that, so I'm going to pop this on the card so I don't lose it. The inks I'm using are Boho Blue, Misty Moonlight and Grey Granite, and I need a scrap of Boho Blue, crumb cake and basic white to die cut the sewing machine, the cotton spools and the thread. And that's the inside. The card base is half an A4 sheet in Boho Blue, and this measures 8 1/4 inches by 5 7/8 inches, and in metric that is 21 centimeters by 14.5 centimeters and folded in half. Then you need a Misty Moonlight base to put the patchwork squares on, and it measures 3 1/2 by 4 5/8 inches, and in metric that's 9 centimeters by 11.8. I've made that into a direct conversion because otherwise it will leave an uneven gap. I'm going to start by stamping the inside of the card with birthday wishes and then these little floral elements. So I'll stamp the sentiment in Boho Blue. And I'm going to stamp on and then stamp off. And another one there. I think I may have to stamp another one here because I've smudged it. Now I'm going to only ink up the pair of leaves. There are actually 3 leaves there. This is not going according to plan because I seem to have made smudges everywhere. Okay, let's start again. So let's glue that to the inside of the card. I'm going to glue that to the card front as well, leaving an even border on the 3 sides at the side top and on the opposite side. While I've got my cushion and the ink pads out, I'm going to stamp the sewing machine in Grey Granite. Bring in my platform, so I need platform 1, the thin die adapter platform 2, the base cutting plate platform 3, then centre my die over the stamped image and adhere it with some painter's tape to keep the die in place. I've got a scrap of crumb cake and a scrap of boho blue. I did have it and it's disappeared, so I've had to get another piece. Then you have put a second platform 3 on top and you're ready to run it through the machine. So I'll do that off camera. So there are my pieces, and oh, that's far too much glue. Let's steal a bit from there. Might help if I use some tweezers. Pop some dimensionals on the back. So that one has got Tombow on it, and I'm allowing it to dry so that it will be repositionable. Just too many dimensionals on this other cotton reel because I want it to pop up. Now I can bring back my card and I will start with a patterned one. So get that correct. So skip one and put this one here, and then the ones in the corner just put the ruler there rather than trust my eye. So make sure the score line is straight, and then you can pop the ruler on there and make sure that that is straight as well. So that move that along. That's not bad for doing it by eye, is it? And then we want to alternate, so this one will go a stripy one, and then a floral one, and then that will be stripy, that's floral, so that's a stripy, and we just want it equidistant from there. Now I've got a line to work to. So the next one is floral one, stripy one, pop it on its back, press that down and make sure it's stuck. Now we can attach our sewing machine. And pop that one like that. So I've mounted my block with the sentiment with love and the little heart both at the same time. Then ink it up with Misty Moonlight. And I've got ink on my block, so I better clean that in case it transfers onto the card. And after all that effort, I don't want to smudge it at the last minute. So I want the with love the end of the E to come in line with that. There you go. So I'll show you what it was supposed to look like, not all the mistakes I made here. That's how you cover up smudges, by the way. You just carry on stamping. I might do that again actually, because I'm not sure I like all the flowers. Well, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and join me again for episode 4 later this week. Thanks for watching. Bye.